as a man, you are going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to drop the ball on many things. If, for example, you're a man who's growing a business, you're going to make errors. You're going to make mistakes where you might lose the business, or you might think that you're going to lose the business. You might make errors that cost a lot of money. And as a result of that, it's going to provide what some would see as a negative scenario. Another example is in sparring. If you're training in combat sports, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu, and you get battered in sparring, many people will see that as a negative thing. They'll go home to their girlfriend, their family, they'll be in a mood, they'll be in a strop, they won't be the same guy that they see throughout the day who's happy and supportive. And whether you see something as positive or negative is entirely up to you. It's not a set thing of this is positive, this is negative. Getting beaten in sparring is neither positive nor negative. It's not as a thing. It's not attributed to those feelings, that category. The meaning only comes from what you assign to it. And what I mean by this is, you could have a man who goes through bankruptcy, right? One man, he goes through bankruptcy, and he sees it as the worst thing that has ever happened to him. He sees it as the most horrible thing because it's ruined relationships, and it's put me into a place where I've got no money and I don't know how I'm going to survive. And he sees that as a very negative experience. But there is another man who has also gone through a bankruptcy, and he sees it as a positive because he sees the opportunities in things. He sees, well, okay, I've gone bankrupt. It'd be great if I had the money, but I don't. And so what do I have? Well, I've just learned what not to do in business. I can take that into the next business. Okay, my wife left me because of it. Well, she wasn't a ride or die. It's a shame that I had to learn out this way, but you know, I'm happy that I at least found out. The same thing happened. Two different men decided to look through a different lens as to how they perceive it. That is the skill that you must master, is to see the positivity, the opportunities, the gratitude, the blessing in everything. I'm talking everything. Because I guarantee that if you can do this, your life will change completely. And I say that, and I know that with full, unfiltered doubt, because that is exactly what I've been through. I used to be the guy who catastrophized everything. The most minor inconveniences were life-threatening. But through resilience and through practicing the art of gratitude, and through practicing seeing opportunities in things, and listening to others' stories where they've been through things and made it through and ended up on a more positive side, I've been able to cultivate my mindset into a way where it now feels unbreakable. And I promise you, if you can do this too, life is going to become very sweet for you. Even if on the surface things maybe aren't going your way, you know, you've not got the income that you're looking for, the relationship that you're looking for, the friendships, maybe things aren't going too well at work, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Because you know that if you continue to keep going, if you continue to keep your eyes open to opportunities, things will change for the better. So that's a huge skill that I would recommend to continue working on. Being optimistic, being open to seeing the opportunities in things, staying positive regardless of outcomes. It's essentially stoicism. but I would say don't get too, with regards to stoicism, don't get too hung up on not feeling emotions, because that's something that I did when I was learning about stoicism. Stoicism isn't just not like shutting off your emotions, that's not what it is. But I can save that for another video some other time. But feel your emotions, but yeah, just don't cut them off. Anyway, first video on YouTube. I am going to be doing these not on a schedule at the minute. If you're looking for daily posts, then I post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, so you can get your short form fix. Tom Eason 444. It's the same across all platforms. But for now, guys, keep escaping average, break the cycle, build the standard, and I'll see you in the next one.